Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is Fred Razak at CMTrading. Today is January 18th, 2016, and today's Monday morning. Looking at the economic calendar today, there's not much up on the forecast today in terms of the economic calendar, but lots going on in the markets. Let's start with the Euro USD. Euro USD trading at 108.93, right between our thresholds of 195.55. Let's look at a bigger graph here. And 108.28. So we're smack in the middle right here. It's been choppy kind of trading, but it was beautiful as last Friday we rallied all the way to 109.55, cementing this resistance here at 109.55-ish level. So it looked like we were going to take it out, but we closed lower and then we sold off. This would have been a beautiful fading move. You could have made about 60 to 70 pips on this just one move right here. So it pays to really be in front of the computer and just taking advantage of these situations, especially if you could put a alert on your MT4 letting you know that a certain threshold is happening. So we're respecting the resistance and the support levels here, and we're trading right in the smack in the middle of that. Looking at the USDCAD, it's a freight train. It's not coming down. We were trading at 142 last week, and now we're at 145. So this thing could go to 159, no problem. It's extreme, and it's a little bit difficult to trade, honestly, because it's, you just gotta really hang on and let this grind continuously going up, thinking that you're gonna sell off at a certain point, and then boom, you just take it higher. So it's a little bit difficult. It's a little bit crazier, but it's trending. Buy and sell. That's all this strategy is. So until we really have some sort of a correction in the USD CAD, I don't see this making any sort of correction, especially since the price of oil, and we'll jump into it, is trading at $28 a barrel. We're under 30 bucks. This is just unprecedented, and really just, if you would have told me 5 years ago we'd be trading at $28 a barrel, I would have said you're crazy. It's that insane that the price of oil per barrel is so cheap. This is going to wreak havoc on certain markets. Canadian dollar is going to get hard hit. All the commodity-based markets that are based on their commodities are going to get hit hard. That means Russia, Canada, Saudi Arabian states are going to get hit very hard, and so in our local place, South Africa is going to obviously get hit with the cheapening of the commodities. So you have to really just, I don't know, stay focused and stay in the game in order to capitalize on these markets. Looking at the GBP Japanese yen, we rallied a little bit after this colossal retracement, and this is also, it's trending downwards. Okay, there's a correction. You see, at least here we see a correction, and there's no, we breached this last support of 168, and we're trading right below it. So if we continuously go down, we could make a correction back to 156, and that would make a big correction for the Japanese yen. In essence, against the GBP. GBP across the board has been getting weaker, so it's something to keep an eye on. Looking at the Dow Jones really selling off very hard in the past week and a half, 2 weeks, and it's just unprecedented. And this is the beginning of a bear market, and we discussed this already. So we should see some sort of a bounce. I'd really like to see a bounce. I think the market would really like to see a bounce because it's quite scary how far has been sold off going into the new year. We're only the 18 days into the new year, and we've sold off more than 2,000 points. It's quite a scary element, especially for investors who are just coming into the markets this year. If this is their experience, and obviously it's quite difficult. Looking at gold here, we're trading at 1090, shy of our 1100 level. But we could see a sell-off. Once the Dow Jones starts picking up, hopefully this week, we should be able to see a sell-off in gold, and so that should be expected. So those are the market makers for this week. Just keep an eye on gold and oil to see how they react during the week, especially as oil, like I said, is below $30 a barrel, and the Dow Jones. So it should be kind of interesting how we rotate with the cyclicals in terms of, we sold off, now what's going to happen? Let's see if we have some sort of a bounce in the Dow Jones, in the oil, and see if we actually can regain any sort of losses that we've had over the past 3 weeks. This is Fred Razak at CM Trading. I want to wish you guys a great trading day.